Well, seeing as how I'm going to be moving out here in the next 48 hours, I thought I would give you guys a little tour while I still can. Of course, the place is not in the best state, but this is probably the best it's going to look before I start unpacking everything. Or packing everything, I should say. So I guess I'll start with well, I'll go ahead and start with the bathroom. Even though it is actually the kind of more like the back of the apartment, but here it is. This is the bathroom. This is my toilet. This is the cleanest it has ever been. Trust me on this. It looked really bad actually when I moved in here, and I thought that the way it looked when I moved in was actually the way it was supposed to look. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look. This is as good as it's ever gonna look. So hopefully the landlord's gonna appreciate that. So here's the shower. It's a shower, okay? There's nothing else to say about it. I won't be using shower curtains anymore in my one bedroom. I know that because my one bedroom it doesn't have a bathtub. It just has a shower. That's it. Just the shower itself. So, it has like one of those doors basically. So I won't be needing this shower curtain anymore. Unfortunately, I can't just return it or anything because I purchased it at the store I work at. So yeah. It's no good to return now after 1 year later, so yeah. It is what it is, you know? Okay, so this is my sink, my bathroom sink. This sink right here is actually kind of clogged, and yeah, I'm probably going to try and unclog it myself before I move out, but you know, I might just have to leave that to the landlord because I'm not an expert on pipes, honestly. I don't want to mess it up because then it's going to cost me even more, so... Yeah, there's that. There's me. Would the apartment be without me in it? Well, it's not going to have me in it. It's like the next few days, but still. This is all my NyQuil, my Claritin, basically a bunch of medicine that I have around just in case I get sick, you know. Here's my vacuum. Cheapest vacuum I think we have at all at Walmart, and it works, so that's all that matters. And this right here is all I get for a closet in the studio. So if you ever think about moving into a studio, if you do get a closet, this is likely all you're gonna have. I got all my clothes here. Right behind these clothes is my air conditioner. I've had this thing back here for gosh, I want to say 6 months at least. Yeah, 6 months since since last hot season. And still not warm enough to get out yet, but what I am going to do when I move into the one bedroom this weekend is I'm going to set it up in the bedroom. That way it'll be there once the hot weather begins. So yeah, that's basically my plan. I got all sorts of other cool crap up there. Not going to dwell on it though. Basically this is the closest thing I get to storage, and because that it ended up being a huge mess and not going as planned. Yeah, I just end up just throwing crap here. You know, see my underwear and socks. These are literally all I put in here because I have a stressor, but it's completely useless if I can't access it very well. And I have nowhere else to put this other crap, so yeah. Wah wah. Now here's my scale. I'm going to wait until I move into one bedroom to officially weigh myself on camera. But yeah, it's my bathroom. This heater right here, this is the only heater that I use during, well, I shouldn't say the only heater, but the only built-in heater in the apartment that I used. I have a second one, but you'll see here in a moment why I didn't use the other one that's out here in the main room. And this is pretty much the whole apartment right here. This is it. This is, if you're plan on living in a studio, this is what it's going to be like. So basically we got the dining room table here, or what was the dining room table, and now it's just my storage table, and yeah, it's just a bunch of garbage and crap. I am not going to let this happen when I move into a one bedroom, I can promise you that. Right here we have my calendar on my whiteboard that I update every month normally, but since I put it back there where I can't access it, I have less motivation to, update it for May. As you can see, it's been over months since I touched it because I circled the days as they go by. So yeah, that's how bad it is. We got some Jack Daniels Blackjack Cola that I'm probably never going to drink because it tasted awful the first time I had it. And we got some Mike's Lemonade here. I'm gonna toss this out. Yeah, all sorts of random crap here I don't need all. Most of it's likely to get thrown away. So, yeah. Pile of clothes. You know, it's pretty much a normal thing you'll see in my apartment. Here's my Walmart vest. My decorated Walmart vest. The only reason I have all those pins on it, and people always ask me about that when, you know, because I'm a cashier there, so I get very, very common encounters with customers, and that's the number one thing they always ask me is why I have so many pins on my vest. The only reason I do is because it's company pride, you know, to show I pride in my job and that I care about it, so don't you forget that. Alright. Right here. That is my toaster oven. I think I only used it like once or twice, but I'm still going to hang on to it anyways, just in case, you know, just in case I, you know, actually decide to start actually using it whenever I do. So yeah, there's that. There's a checkout sheet from my apartment. I'll be using that when I clean up. This egg timer right here is very useful because this oven does not come with a timer. In fact, the only thing you can do is like change this is how you operate the oven itself. But the only way you can tell that's reached the temperature, or the desired temperature, is this light will turn off, but it's on when it's heating up. And but it has no timer, so I end up getting an egg timer just for that, and it works perfectly. There's a spoon rest. There's the stovetop that I'm gonna have to clean off. I'm gonna figure out how to get under these things because I never could figure out how to do that. So because of that, they accumulate so much crap down there, and it got to the point where I can only use this one burner right here. That's the only burner I use. It's the only one that either works or doesn't, you know, cause a smoke detector to go off. Yeah, there's a bunch of crap on here. I have to clean this thing off. This will be my next priority. You know, this kitchen counter and whatnot. Yeah, there's my sink. Got some dish washing to do, obviously. Here's toothpaste, because since I can't use that sink in the bathroom over there, I have to use this one to brush my teeth every night before I go to work. I got the dry rack for my dishes. Here's the microwave. Here's a bag of candy my grandma sent me for Christmas. It's still good for quite a while, so I'm still gonna finish it up. Yeah, there's all sorts of crap right there. There's where I pile my important paperwork and whatnot. I have my my lease buried down there somewhere, so at least I know that. And there's a spare key too. I'll have to turn that in on Friday or something, or yeah, whatever day I finish moving into into the new place. This is my refrigerator. No comments. No comment whatsoever on this message here. Oh man. Okay, so up here, these are all the box sets I like to collect, because ever since I got my Wii U, I've been really into collecting these video game boxes. I don't know why. So like, here's my Nintendo Switch box. Here's my NES Classic Edition box. There's Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival, Zelda Twilight Princess HD, Turtle Beach. Somewhere down there's my Wii U box, actually. Right there's my DSi XL box. DS, just all sorts of DS boxes back there. We have the freezer itself. Not that you care to see, but here's a bottle of Fireball I've had for quite a few months, actually, and I've only gotten that far into it, so yeah, I'm pretty good about, you know, not drinking too much. And behind that we have some mozzarella sticks, Sam's Choice pepperoni pizza. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna throw this out right here. These Jimmy Dean croissants, frozen breakfast sandwiches. I don't like these, man. I'm so sick of them. And like every time I eat one, you know, I get really bad gas, and I go into work and I'm stinking out the place, and I feel so bad, you know, for the customers and for my other coworkers. It's just These fish fillets are really good. There's only one left in there. I'm probably gonna end up throwing that away. This I'm definitely gonna throw away because that's been there for quite a while. It's definitely no good. Okay, in the refrigerator we have some milk. I got like 5 days left on that one. Butter, water, Pepsi cans, Mike's Hard Lemonade. This is typically what my fridge will always look like. It's always going to have water bottles, Pepsi cans, and Mike's Hard Lemonade, because that's my go-to. That's my go-to alcoholic beverage. Is my go-to soda, and this is my go-to otherwise drink. you know, that I have to drink every day because it's good for me and whatnot. The rest is nothing too interesting. I mean, this is yeah, just all sorts of assortment of stuff that's likely most of which I'm gonna get thrown away. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is. Plus, I got to clean out the fridge too before I move out. That's important. You know, I can always just, you know, I have a checklist with me, so I can work off of that. So that's that. Okay. And now, anything else? Well, yeah, obviously there's the recliner here, which ended up being my dumping spot, as you can see here. You know, throughout the year, I tried to, you know, keep stuff from piling up on here, but I don't know why, but I just get into that slump where I'm like just so lazy, and I just end up throwing crap everywhere. I'm too lazy to do anything on my work days, and then I end up being too lazy to do anything on my days off too. So this is my makeshift bed, actually, that I've had for the past year, and it's actually a futon. You know, it's like it can be used as a couch, but it can also be used as a bed. And I've been using it for a bed for a year now, and I've only occasionally taken my bedding off of there whenever I have guests over. But what I'm gonna do is when I get to my one bedroom, I'm gonna set this up in the living room, and that's where my guests are gonna sleep on, and it's gonna be in my couch basically. So that's really cool. I'm gonna have to get a separate mattress, but until I get a mattress, I'm gonna have to sleep on the futon still in the living room. So I won't be sleeping in the bedroom for a little while. But I'd really like to get a mattress as soon as possible and get that over there. So, yep, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. And oh yeah, this place came with a dishwasher. I was very pleasantly surprised when that happened. It also came with a microwave too. Yeah, I'm using that quite a bit and whatnot. So yeah, here's the view from the living room area, because basically there's no bedroom, it's just my bed right here in the middle of everything. And there's my kitchen, dining room, living room. Yeah, there's my entertainment center. Yeah, just my DVD collection, video games, all good stuff. There's my SpongeBob clock I've had for so many years. Must have been like 10 years now at least I've had that. Maybe 9 or 10 years. Still good, so I still use it. There's a beanbag chair. There's a heater. This is the other heater I was using out here in the living room. However, there is a built-in heater right there along the wall by the door, and it goes under the window, and it goes behind my TV center. See, this is why I'm not using that heater. I haven't been using that heater for the entire year that I've lived here, because it's a fire hazard if I use it. But I have to use at least one of the built-in heaters so that the plumbing doesn't, or the pipes don't freeze. And if they do, then that causes damage to them, and then I have to pay fines and whatnot. It's like, ugh. So I'm required to use one of the heaters, but I didn't want to use both of them, so I just used the one in the bathroom. So I figured, well, that should be enough to keep the pipes from freezing. So, you know, it is what it is. So anyways, so yeah, you come in, and that's not garbage, that's recyclables. Actually, I do recycle here, so that's why I'm piling up on my recyclables and garbage bags. But next to that is my computer desk. The most important feature to me in my apartment. There's my computer right there. Very old. It's like 2009, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 2009. Made 2009. Then there's my Wii, because that's what I'm recording my current Let's Plays on. So that's why it's, you know, hooked up to my computer. There's my CenturyLink modem, so I can connect to the internet and whatnot. There's my external hard drive with 1 terabyte space on it. There's some of my computer games. Let's see, we got my monitors. Obviously, you can see I'm watching NCS's Nintendo Capri Sun's Plants vs. Zombies Let's Play. It's what I'm watching right now, lately. Let's see. So yeah, there's my computer room right there. Jeez, man. I also got posters up the wazoo. I got this lamp right here I purchased like a month ago, I think. It's been very useful, actually. It's a light that I have on during my weekends when I'm at home. But yeah, this heater that I bought back in December, I'm probably going to go ahead and hang on to it. I know there'll probably be, you know, internal heaters in the new place I live in, so I don't know if I'll keep it, but might as well, just in case. There's my Wii U collection. I think that's my entire Wii U collection, actually. Other than that, we have most of my Wii games and all of them. Some of them are up there because there's not enough room for all of them there. So there's my Wii U, my Nintendo Switch, my NES Classic Edition, VCR Rewinder, GameCube, Nintendo 64, another GameCube, PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Nintendo. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. There's my DVD player, regular DVD player, it's very old. VCR, especially old. TV, I had this for about, I want to say, probably 5 years now. Yeah, it's kind of old, sort of. Let's see. And over there we have my controller collection, the Switch controllers, the Wii U controllers, and the Wii controllers. There we have GameCube controllers and 64 games and stuff, like all sorts of cool stuff. This bookcase is going to be a pain in the ass to move, but we'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. DVD collection, Penguins poster. I could never get to stay on the wall, it always fell down, so I just left it there. And that's pretty much the entire apartment, jeez, yeah. 16-minute vlog, but still, that's pretty much all there is to it, so you know what would be without my face, man. So, at any rate, I will see you guys in my next vlog, whenever that is, probably the move into the apartment itself, so yeah. I guess next thing you'll see will be my new apartment. Thank you, goodbye. Oh yeah, by the way, this has been May 10th, 2017.